Imagine the year as 1913. You are driving a brand new, shiny car along the city streets, but suddenly your car starts to slow down. The car's gas has run out. But then you see a strange sight. Something like a pump in front. And some people are stopping their cars and standing there. Yes, this was the world's first gas station. You slowly drove forward with your car. And a man came and filled your car with gas in a few seconds. So quickly, so easily, it was like magic in the world of that time. Such an amazing event that was absolutely unbelievable at that time. But do you know that this was the moment that sowed the seeds of changing the world? This emergence, this small event gave birth to a revolution that skyrocketed the demand for cars. Soon, more than 105,000 gas stations spread across the country. Driving a car became a symbol of a new freedom. And you can now go in any direction. Time or distance can no longer be a barrier. But this story does not end here. Rather, this is where the real mystery begins. After the first gas station opened, a strange change began. Driving a car was no longer a dream for everyone. Driving a car became a daily occurrence. But you may not know that the first gas stations were not safe at all. The pumps were right next to the road and sometimes fuel would leak and catch fire in the surrounding area. But something completely different was about to happen. In 1913, the Gulf Oil Company built the first new type of station outside the city. This time the station was much more advanced and modern. Instead of a small pump, they installed a large underground tank, and from there, multiple cars could quickly get gas through 6 pumps at once. At first, this station was not very popular. On their first day, only 30 gallons of gas were sold. But within a few days, car owners saw their cars filling up so quickly and safely that they realized that this was the future. These gas stations quickly spread across the country and not only met the demand for cars but also became the key to a new freedom. But the story did not end here. Another great danger came to the fore. By 1920, gas stations were no longer safe pumps. There was a huge problem hidden behind them. When gasoline was used to drive cars, a new danger arose. Vapor or steam gas, because the flash point of gasoline was -40 degrees Celsius. This means that gasoline would start to emit flammable gas or vapor at normal temperatures. And when that vapor started to accumulate in the gas station, a small spark or flame was enough to burn the entire station to ashes. You may be wondering how safety was ensured from this problem. That's when engineers developed a new automatic shut-off valve. A small mechanical float that was installed in the pump tube. And this float automatically stopped the flow of gas when the gas level increased. In this way, auto gas stations became somewhat safer. But those gas stations were still not completely safe. The danger was still there. That old vapor problem came back again. This time, the vapor accumulated in the gas tank was creating a new risk. But here a secret safety system was introduced that many did not know about. Thus, after 1947, gas stations were not only safe. They also started to become economical. At that time, gas station owners came up with a new idea to survive in the competition. Automatic service or auto service. Yes. For the first time, drivers could get gas at gas stations themselves without any employees. And as a result, the price of gas also dropped dramatically. This was a huge advantage. But there was a big twist here too. This auto service was very dangerous. Because customers were now getting gas themselves. But they did not know when their tanks would be filled. As a result, the gas would fall to the ground. And sometimes terrible accidents would happen. Just then, engineers created a new automatic shut-off valve. A small mechanical float that was placed in the pump tube. This float automatically stopped the flow of gas when the gas level started to rise. This is how self-service gas stations became somewhat safer. Originally, gas pumps were completely straight snakes. Gas flowed through a section. But today, you might not think that gas pumps have become a mechanical industry. In fact, all these safety systems of gas stations are not a stopping system. The development of gas stations has never ended, and they are constantly stepping into the path of new technologies. Now the gas stations we see have become automated. Even new pump systems are being developed for electric cars, so that they will be charged electrically instead of gas. But it doesn't end here. These new age pumps have created a new digital revolution. However, the question arises, could there be an invisible danger hiding somewhere among all these improvements? Is there something that can expose us to even greater dangers in the future? Now, where new developments are taking place at every step, do we ever think about whether these systems are completely safe? Or are we waiting for these unknown dangers? Time will tell the answers to